Okay, we're just going to talk a little bit about the Scania information system here and how to use it. It's controlled by this multifunction switch here. If you press the up button, you'll see it brings in the main screen there a series of options for you. If you press up again, it gives you your cruise control, what it's set at, and the parameters for the predictive cruise control, where it'll drop down to and the maximum it'll go up to before the exhaust brake kicks in. Next one here is the amount of rest since its last job. In this case it's considerable time it's been sitting here. Press it up again. This gives you your driving score. This is actually how you approach the crown of a hill. The Scania information system is watching all the time what you're doing as a driver and monitors your fuel efficiency, your fuel efficient driving, and the top one is, as you come to the top of the hill, it's expecting you to sort of back off from maximum RPM. I think a current problem that everybody has is we all think a lot of noise is making power, but in modern trucks and modern cars for that matter, it's all about torque. So actually, as you go beyond the torque curve, all you're doing is producing noise and burning fuel. You've got to learn actually to keep it into the economic band, and that means moving your foot now and again and coming off the throttle a little bit, and it's just a thing of practice. The bottom measurement on there is the secret about fuel economy as well, is keeping your wheels rolling. It doesn't matter how slow you go, as long as your wheels are actually turning. And the bottom mark on there is actually how good you are at that, how many times you come to a stop. And as I say, this vehicle is very good. It's monitoring all the time what you're doing. Go up again. This is driving tips. It gives you an average score and all the rest of it. Really is a good thing, and it doesn't matter whether you're a new driver or an experienced driver. You can all learn from this information system if you use it correctly, and it's well worth learning how to use this. You know, ask one of the driver trainers how we do it, or go in and ask your local Scania dealer how it all works. You know, if you're an owner driver, or you know, or you're not sure, or nobody can tell you, I'm sure there'll be somebody at Scania would help you. Press it up again. This is the amount of fuel it's used since it's been sitting, the total at idle, the total used on the trip. This one again, total time at idle and total time running. Here, this is one of my favourite ones. I have 2 or 3, depends on the mood I'm in as to what I watch, but that gives you the total amount of kilometres at the top, the average kilometres per hour, and your miles per gallon. Press it up again, you come back to more or less where you start from. Press the left hand button, takes you back to the main function screen. The left one on this particular vehicle doesn't have any major function. There's nothing you can really do if you press the left arrow. So press that again, takes you back to the main function screen. If you press down, you go into the settings, which is startup check. Press the right, tells you the AdBlue level. Scroll down, clutch disc wear, linings wear, brake linings wear, distance to inspection. There you go. Press the left again. Warnings, no active warnings on this one, but if something was there, it would appear in this screen. Trip meter allows you to set up different trip parameters. Okay. Then your personal settings, which are likes of language, units of, you know, fuel and whatever you want, temperature, contrast on the screen display, clock setup, the economy field, inspection info. There. Press the left hand one again, and again takes you back to the main function. Startup checks, that's your air pressures, it's the first one. You press down, it gives you your fuel consumption that you're actually using in real time. Turbocharge pressure, which really shouldn't bother you too much. The battery voltage, engine oil pressure, AdBlue level. Press the left hand one again, takes you back to the main screen. And that's more or less how the Scania driving information system works.